So you can say that it's grown. It's got a lot more helpful. It's more exciting now.
It is, and I'm very proud of it. I'm very happy to be part of this community. I'm very happy to be chosen to be part of Legion. I'm very happy that I'm part of the War Council. Very happy, that and the people that have been invited, to join. It's not about glorifying us. It's not about, oh, you're on this position. No, it's about because our videos help other people, and we want the community to grow. I want more people in the war community. I want more people, to join Legion and the 40K Nation. I want people to, to get involved with these groups and stuff and make our community strong, because I think that we've been beaten down too long, and just like I used to beat down on them too, considered nerds,
Yeah.
It's considered creative, it's considered artists, and it's considered a community of people that love to do this one thing. And who would have thought, 20 years ago that, the world would come together, for a game. There's no other way to put it, I think it's awesome. I would have never met you. I would have never met anybody from Australia or Ukraine or Russia or Canada or, dude, there's people all over the freaking world, man. Yeah, it is. It's a small world. It is a small world after all, man.
I was about to say that. I will sing it if I'm forced to. But the thing is, I find it's, and I've only been in the community a short while, and I've got to say I've learned so much, and I think that's the great thing about this community is model making community and the gaming community. People putting tips out there, people showing you how to paint stuff. I mean, I've learned stuff that I thought I knew, but I didn't, and I think that's what's been exciting for me is all that sort of stuff. Okay, so for you now, who are your rising stars? Now, I've got a couple of people that at the moment are just blowing me away, and there's loads of people out there, but I mean, I'll ask you. I mean, who are the people that at the moment have caught your attention?
The people that caught my attention lately, you're talking about the new people in the community.
Yeah.
Busto B1, because he does things so quickly and so fast. Even though he lost subscribers because he went on a tangent, and he has his reasons, and I know his reasons, and I believe they're justified, but he never went public with it, and that's his business, but he's back into going back into the game, the gaming, aspect of it. I love the guy's work. Works great.
Yeah.
Tied in with him is Terrain Noob. Another guy that just busted out on the scene. Awesome. Catches my eye. Hey, General Splatten, a man that spends about a month to paint 2 arms. But amazing work. He'll admit it to you that he's a slow painter.
Have you seen the heads that he painted?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
And he's awesome. He's a counselor, and it's just amazing of even with the walks of life of all these guys come from. That's what amazes me, and that's what catches my attention. I've got to talk to General Splatten on many occasions, and awesome guy. The guy just doesn't change. He's just that awesome. Even with his paintwork. Dude, it's a tough question. There's just too many artists, and I know I'm leaving out a lot of them, and they deserve a mention, but there's so many. This community is just so gifted, unbelievable. It just makes me look minuscule, and I'm just humbled to be around them, and for them to want to talk to me, or, to them to send a message to me, I humble down to them, as I do to you. Because it's like, you guys look at me, oh, you're Red Zero. Well, yeah, you're Terrain Noob. You're, General Splatten. You're,
Yeah. I mean, there's so many. I find it really difficult when I'm shopping and people up to me, you know, I'm getting my groceries and stuff, and I've got people coming up to me going, "Hey, you're the guy off YouTube." You know, it's horrible.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm joking. But listen, it's tough. It's tough. But look, the other thing is here's a question that I was just thinking about actually while you were talking. What is the hardest model, okay, you've ever had to paint that's drove you crazy?
Oh my gosh, it's an orc tank. That is 2 stories high. It's a, where is it? Little bastard, I can't wait to give it to the guy I painted to. It's a band blade, dude. It's a band blade base, and then on top of that is a freaking raider, or a land raider, and on top of that is a platform. And there's orcs.
Oh my God.
And there's orcs sticking out of every freaking window, man. And it's all glued into place, except for the platform. It comes off, it's magnetized, but Jesus Christ, there's guns everywhere on this damn thing, man. And he doesn't want it. It's like, Jesus, man. Oh my God, it took me forever to paint this little freaking bastard. I just want it out of my house. I think Kevin's one. I interviewed him, and he did say that too. He wanted that freaking what was it? The storm raven out of his house. He was tired of looking at it. He's like, I just want I wanted to kick it to a fence. You know that's what he did with the commission. It's like with this building, you know. It's like, oh my God, man, so many angles, so many. I designed it too. I mean, because it has to look epic, but at the same time, man, I just want to get it done. I want to get it painted, and I want to play the game, and then ship that freaking building away from me. That's what I want.
How big is this building? Because you've done some videos on it. You've talked about it. How big is this building?
The building is approximately a 1.5 feet tall. It is 3 feet in diameter. As far as, you know, the whole baseline of the building, that's counting the what do you call it, the courtyard. It's a massive building, dude. It's a massive building.
Wow.
It's
I suppose you're sending it back flat packed.
Well, it's also it's also modular, so therefore, you know, nobody can break off the towers. You know, come on, you've been on skateboards before, and you know, people break something, snap that, you know, by accident, you know, and people are not very careful with your battlefield. They're just kind of like, it ain't mine. I can't see it from my house. You know.
I'm even thinking about that. And I'm building these boards. I'm thinking about not letting people play on it.
Yeah, it is true though, because you get more, you know. So I started learning, because if you've seen some of my buildings and some of that in the last interview, you'll start seeing some little pink foam areas. That's where people broke parts off of my building. You know, just not careful. You know, and it's like, you know.
Oh man, that's the worst.
Yeah, whatever. You know, so I learned from those buildings, and then I learned, okay, what's going to get hit, what's going to get knocked down.
Yeah.
How do you make a building workable? How do you have 3 stories and make them to where you can get your hand in there without freaking cutting yourself up or sliding it with a little pencil, because you know how long it takes to start up a game. You know, you don't want to sit there forever just scooting little soldier, and then when he dies, you have to scoot him back out. You know, how do you make it workable?